welcome. This is about how I got my stuff and how I got the VIP on and how the Titanic really sank in my Lego boat. So, how I got this VIP is because one day I dressed up as Captain Smith, and then I met Captain Smith and someone, I forgot who was he, and so he gave me this, and gave me some bag with some stuff, and Captain Smith gave me this, and there's some coins somewhere. Here it is. I got this and coin. It says to go to www.titanictalk.com. It says, and this coin that says, "One died for my soul, thousands died for my freedom. Believing on the Lord Jesus Christ, and you will be saved." Acts 16:31. www.lakelandbibles.org. Okay. And this is what I got in the Titanic Museum. It says Titanic sharpener though, but it doesn't look anything like the Titanic. Seriously. So I just call up my Lusitania. That's the ship that sank. That was the fourth, I think, in the Titanic sisters. And this is a book of it, of all things. You can just pause to see the rest. And there's grand staircase, violin, gym, the radios, the bridge, and the watertight doors. And Titanic gone to the boats and the rescue. And there's that thing you climb. You climb on it. And there's things like Titanic, lifeboat, and don't have any. And this thing does not work, but it's missing its pole, so it still kind of works. And this is the Titanic, what it looks like underwater, and the stern house completely destroyed. And here's a water bottle. There's a National Geographic look. Here's and this boat right here, and the pop-out book. And here's this boat because it's gonna fall. We get to the part, and there it is. And I think Titanic's not really big this anymore. See, the French top's much bigger. So that's funny. Okay. So, since we got that, I got this. Well, I'm not going to tell you. But this says an iceberg hit. It's supposed to be much more bigger. And there's Titanic in the water again. There's Alum, the first submarine that's discovered the Titanic. And I got this, and here's a pencil. The boats I got for Christmas. And here's passports. And these are just boys, and these are for girls. Another National Geographic, a polar bear, lipstick, or chapstick. Yeah, chapstick. Oh, I got this thing. There's the Titanic though shown. Just skip through all of this and head to the ending. And here it is, the spot. See, we have a lantern, the radio, the violin, the cups, bag. And what's next is the Titanic. You can see ice right there. And the funnels do not look like the Titanic's because they're much lower tan, but they're yellow. And first it hit the ice. Whoops, I go backwards. Then it was going down, funnel fell off until it breaks in half. The bow goes under, the stern stays up until it points up and goes down. It's back over again. So, there's me, and there's my mama. She's the one who's holding the camera right now. Say hi.
Hi.
And there's my daddy. And this is the green staircase, and there's the bridge. And look, look at the background. There's an iceberg in the background. So,
why don't you tell what these are?
I was just fixing to say it. And this thing's like for the ladies when they on Titanic, they just swing like that, I think. There's that. Yeah. And which I don't know what this thing does. It has something that's in there, and it has that. But I do not know what that thing does. And over here we see there's Lusitania. See, that's been hit by a torpedo and sank right there. But most importantly, there's the Titanic. And where is it? There it is, right there. It got sank by an iceberg. And let me do my checkpoint as. And there's the Titanic, far off, right there into some island. There's some weather report. And there's the iceberg, how big it was. There's people going into lifeboats. And there's their flare go up. And there it is going, fixing to go down. There's Captain Smith. He died on the Titanic. And there's the White Storm Titanic news place. Oh yeah, and here's Lusitania real quick. And look, here's some coin that shows how she sank, something like she sank. This is not the Titanic, this is the Lusitania. Okay, I think that's all. And I got my Titanic shirt on right here. And look, I think that's Phillips, I think. The one is SOS in there, and there's Carpathia, the Titanic's rescue survivors, and there's the iceberg. There's Titanic, and there's Captain Smith, and there's the Titanic going down underwater. That's kind of... And she's wearing this hat. This is Haden. Get up. And that is Kennedy. Okay, so I think we got everything, but I'm still missing some stuff. Okay, so I think it's time.
Why don't you tell where you got the Titanic from?
This thing, I just made it out of Legos. I got these from some pick-a-brick thing. And this looks messed up, and this looks messed up. And I don't know if I got these. And if you release this thing, though, it's going to break in half, so I don't want to mess up like the last time. Okay, so now here it goes. And there it is, going to the damage right there. There's it later. Now here is the singing part. Now let's make sure we don't mess this up. Now the stern goes, the bow, not the stern. And there it goes. There's the stern, and it goes down. So that's how it's an iceberg. So everybody,